What's up, Trash Talkers? What's up, Gruntworks Nation? We're still waiting. Technically, we're supposed to be some kind of an owner of Gruntworks, and we're trying. We're figuring it out. And the only reason Bill keeps coming on is because there's a promise that maybe, just maybe, he could be actually part of the team. Now, we don't like fisters at Veteran Trash Talk. We've had our war. Right now, he's winning. And we'll give him that. Okay, he's
got his henchman here with him.
Yeah, so we got two fisters on the show, and not only do we have two fisters on the show, we have an officer. Okay, so
excuse me.
Those of you who aren't paying attention on our Facebook page, which please go get on our Facebook page, go like it, like that's what you should do, because it's funny. But there's been a war going on, and Tanner was a guest on the when he was in Iraq, was a guest on our podcast on the Trash Talk Hour. He keeps trying to call the main card, and I'm pretty sure he's he picked the last two. And
events, not card, event.
The event, the
last two main events.
The final. So
he gives credit to his wife.
Heather picked the event. Hey, so here we go. Bill, can you show your shirt? Can you show your shirt real quick? All right. So quit being a triggered pansy. So what happens here is, Tanner throws a little bit of meat out there, a little bit of chunks of meat in the water, right. And then the triggered people, they just come. And I'm looking at it on one of the posts, and I'm like, wait a minute, why does it say Veteran Trash Talk responding to Tanner? Because we're not triggered enough to respond.
Because yo soy Veteran Trash Talk.
Yeah. So lo siento. I apologize for Veteran Trash Talk. All right, for responding to that easy clickbait. Okay, so that's all Tanner was doing. Tanner was, putting in there. But guess what? Now he has to buy a shirt or he gets a free shirt. Okay, like one of the two things happen. So he has to beat the experts, and he has to pick 5 fights. Okay, so not just one. One doesn't matter. Anyways,
Do we have a split screen on where Heather is? Because I did not challenge Heather. So
yeah, that's fair. And I just can I recap something? And I appreciate.
Well, we know you will. Would it behlove us?
Yeah, would it behoove us to listen?
You're going to caveat
what I just fucking said?
This is let me caveat off of that. Is that what y'all Sergeant Majors say? Like, just a caveat off of that. I wonder.
And then it would behoove you to listen.
I appreciate, Nick, you recapping. My favorite part about this is that I think the first time all I did was say what Jan was weighing in at, and then that was and credit to y'all, I was a big idiot, right, until that played out to be a major factor. And then the second time, again, and I got the wife baby mama connection there, but shout out to Brunson for what we all agree is not the most outstanding performance, but the W via being a better wrestler. I love what y'all do. I appreciate what y'all do. But I'm absolutely excited to be here. Y'all got some blind spots, and I'm going to try to see if we can expose some of that. I'll be followed by Sergeant Major. Is that what I'm supposed to say as an officer?
Well, right. Yeah. So you have to make sure that you transition correctly. And it was kind of weak, but you're young. You're young as an officer.
Well, as a warrant officer, would he even be in formation, or would
why is he even talking? Right? Like, if the warrant officer's talking, you better listen, because dude's at work. Hey.
Let's hope that my senior raider is not watching my Facebook right now. He's gonna be like, I thought you were at the staff sink, and here I am with y'all. So.
Yeah, so here we go. We got Lee Kra is commenting on the chat. I'm trying to follow this chat a little bit. But Gruntworks, thanks for watching. Those watching on YouTube, there's probably like 3 of you. You guys are probably making money. Again, we're here to help you make money picking UFC. It's that simple. All right. And these guys, even on their bad days, are still above 500. All right. And we always throw the offer out there that if anybody wants to challenge the experts for a shirt, let us know. Because again, we're veteran trash talk. We don't care if we get paid. Okay. It doesn't really matter. But we're here to provide an outlet for veterans to, express themselves. And the problem with, I have to address Facebook. All right. Facebook's algorithm has been pretty crazy again. All right. Like we literally don't allow stuff on our page and it still gets reported before we even get a chance to delete it. So, come on that page and support each other. Don't come on there and say dumb stuff. We don't got time for it. We literally don't. The mission is too important, and it's to lower the veteran suicide rate below the national average. That's what we're asking to do. There's a lot of people that say we don't want to, we don't want to, we want zero. All right. That would be awesome. But is that real? Probably not. All right. We just want to help. And as a community, we've all learned this in the Army, in the DOD, that if you say something, there's probably somebody going to hear you. All right. In a community, they're going to hear you. All right. And if you're in a community and you're feeling down, somebody probably is going to say something to you. All right. So again, welcome. Thanks for watching. And sorry for doing a little somber thing there, but it was in my mind while I was drinking, playing golf at the country club that Bill couldn't join. So it's not a big deal.
I couldn't join because I'm not in the same state. So that's
Yeah,
one factor.
You left. You could have joined it while you were here and then introduced me, but I had to wait for, an infantry guy to do that. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. Anyways, welcome, Bill Willie Pete Pearson. All right. He is the champ right now. He is winning. He's a winner. He's a fister, which it cancels it out. Okay. So he's a winner and then he's a fister and then he's just normal. Okay. So welcome. And then we got Joe Triggered Britson. Okay. Joe's always triggered. We got him on the show, right? He's here. And he's on time. It's my fault for being late. Joe is losing, but he's an infantryman. So it cancels it out. All right. So we got two average guys going to pick some fights. And then we got Tanner Port. Tanner Port is here, the ringleader of the animosity and towards UFC Pick'em. And again, he needs to be here. He needs to be here because he keeps these experts honest. Like Joe literally just went to go throw up. He left to go throw up as soon as I said Tanner Port's name. He is nervous, and it's okay. So I guess we're going to start with the guest. So we got a 5-card fight coming up. And again, stick around till the end because they'll give you their locks, their parlays, and then their DraftKings bet. They're going to talk fight by fight, and that's fine. But they're going to give you some undercard fights. So just if you're in betting, just listen to them. You're going to win. Eventually, they're always winning. Sometimes they lose fights. Hey, did you throw up? Joe, did you throw up scared of Tanner?
Negative, not negative. That's why you're always cool to your neighbors because I'm out on the front porch because we got a 1-month-old and my neighbor was mowing their lawn. So I was like, dude, please. And that's why you're always cool to your neighbors, man.
Well, that and he has a lawnmower, so you're probably really nice to him because your grass last time I saw it was up to your freaking side, like your windows.
Touche.
All right. So, anyways, we got the first fight. It's a lightweight fight. We got Jamie Malarkey versus Kamal Worthy. Now, looks like the same thing. Doesn't matter. All right. So I speak American, and that's what we do. I say Kamaha. All right. Like this is what we do.
Like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But Tanner, so you know the rules, right? You've been watching a while. So you got to pick the fight. Yep. You got to pick the round, and you got to pick how it ends. All right. And then you're going to go against the experts, which they might not agree on fights, but I know they talk offline. I have zero knowledge of what they pick. And I personally am going to go with Jamie because, again, Is it Jaime or Jamie? But it looks like Jamie.
It's Jamie. He's an Aussie.
So Jamie. I would probably change it to Jaime so that he could move to El Paso and not get beat up. But Jamie gets beat up a lot, right? That's what happened. So I'm gonna go Jamie first round knockout, first 5 seconds. But that don't bet on me. So Tanner, who we got?
Yeah. Be honest, don't know a tremendous amount. I saw Malarkey's last, fight. For this one, I think I'm calling Worthy to win it. I think it'll be a second round TKO. His name's the Death Star. If you can see how I roll here, all right, like we're kind of Star Wars fanatics. It's hard for me to bet against that. I won't put that in the Heather factor of my decision making, but I will put it in my Star Wars factor of decision making. So yeah, you can blame the Emperor if he takes this W. So I think it'll be a second round TKO from Worthy.
All right, I got to stop you there. Explain the Heather factor. Explain that, because I know the guys will jump on it. Explain the Heather factor.
My wife's an aggressive woman, right? And now Bill knows my wife real well. A couple of other mutual friends know our wife real well. She's a Vietnam veteran, and she has a nuance to her, and she ain't scared to put her hands on a grown man, and she takes care of herself. Now, y'all can think what you want from me about that. That's just how we roll. Good team sport. And so I think.
So she knows how to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Is what you're saying. And that's why the guys are saying.
Will absolutely throw hands down with anybody.
Yeah.
The guys are saying that she knows who's going to win, not you. Yeah. So are these picks coming from Heather or are they coming from
these picks, there's no baby's mama correlation here. So I am picking these on my lonesome. However, once she will tend to watch a fight in like the first 5 seconds, and we've disagreed this in the past, and she's been like, "Nah, that dude's gonna lose," and I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" And then, sure enough, so she doesn't watch religiously enough to probably make predictions. But if she went live during the fight, she's probably, she watches 30 seconds. She's pretty good at calling it.
Nice. She's just say that again. Who you got in the second round?
Yeah, I got Worthy in the second round, and she's just a redhead. So she's just, the no soul, the violence of action. She checks all those blocks.
Okay, so we got Worthy second round from Tanner, and how's it ending? Is it a submission or is it a knockout?
I think he's going to TKO him in the second round.
He's going to TKO him, so knockout. There we go. What do we got? Experts? We'll start with Bill because he is the champ.
Hey, so I actually will agree with Tanner on this. With Worthy will win. But Malarkey likes to lose decisions. He's a little bit of a tougher guy. He's lost by TKOs. That was, I think, maybe what Joe, 8-10 fights ago in one of those lower league things.
Yeah, he's got heart. Yeah,
so he's a tough guy. He's your typical Aussie guy, just big tough dude. But I'm gonna go with Worthy with a unanimous decision. I think Malarkey will last that long. But he'll lose the decision. He's coming off 2 losses, which I've said before. I don't like betting on dudes to lose 3 in a row. But I'm gonna go with he's gonna get his 3rd loss and it'll be a decision.
I 100% concur, and I can break that down a little further as I checked into this one, because Malarkey he was one of those guys that had a lot of hype coming in, and. If you stick with the experts and, or excuse me, the coaches, I don't call anybody who picks fights an expert.
Except for Tanner.
That's what you do when you're beating everybody on the planet.
This is amateur hour, so I'm definitely
listen. So Worthy is a horrible matchup for this guy. All right, this guy likes to brawl. Bad move. So does Worthy. He's got a good grappling game. Worthy's got a better submission game. He's just a bad matchup all around. He's the same type of fighter, but better. And if you watch in this fight, Kama Worthy will sit flat-footed like Anderson Silva used to. And when you see the speed, don't say I didn't tell you, because this guy is blindingly fast. Malarkey's got all the tools, but he does not have, Nick and I always talk about it, greatness. Worthy's speed is Tyreek Hill speed. It's faster than anything that you see at that position. So Malarkey will be dumb enough to come in, and that is his one big lacking characteristic is his fight IQ. He'll be dumb enough to come in and start a fight, and he's gonna get what he looks for. And I think I take Worthy to put on a striking masterclass, and I'm picking him as one of my locks also.
So none of you are taking Jamie.
Negative.
Okay, so mark that down, Chris, in the back. I'm gonna win this fight. I'm gonna win this round. I'm picking the guy that was called the girl. Anyways, now we go to the girl fight, which can you say girl now, or will Disney fire me? I think we say women. Or
we're working for Disney. I'll say what they want me to. Sorry,
well, right? Again,
cut the check.
I'm a sellout too. Like, it is what it is. You work for Disney. You just put your Twitter away. Okay. The president of the United States, the former one, tried it with Twitter, and then they just put it away. Just put it away. Like, even though it was awesome, it was hilarious and it was entertainment. But we're not going to get into that. The next fight, we got Robertson versus Maverick. Now, obviously, we know who I'm taking. All right. Maverick's coming at it. Like, probably, I'm going to give her 10 seconds. So I got the first one in 5 seconds. This one's going 10-second knockout. Like, Maverick's probably just going to hit her.
Nick,
like,
you are still dangerous, but you can be my wingman anytime.
Anytime. Right. So Maverick's coming. Maverick's coming hard at it. So to our guest, the officer, the fister, the man who decided to read a book and got a degree, and now he's an officer. Who do you have in this fight?
Yeah, I think is it Bill that's like the female fighter expert?
That is true.
Yeah,
that's what he says.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going with Maverick, and I think it's going to be quick. But I could be. This is not one that I would defer to the coaches or experts or amateur pluses, whatever we want to call ourselves. But I think Maverick. It's one of those ones where I'm either going to say she's going to knock her out real quick, or it'll be a decision. But again,
you have to pick.
Okay, so first round knockout.
No,
I need to go big here, right? That's like, I don't want to be accused of being a bitch, so I'll go first round knockout Maverick.
First round knockout Maverick. There you have it. So Joe, the floor is yours. The guest has said Maverick first round.
That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous. I'm sorry. It's too many Mavericks. I can't help it. Yeah, Tanner, I think you're a little too fast on the finish. And
not the
honestly,
first time that's been said to him.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it from somebody else. Anyways,
we've all been there, buddy. We've all been there.
I actually got
many a heavyweight fight has ended in 3 minutes. That's all I'm saying. Like, somebody can get knocked out in 3 minutes. Like,
and the Pittsburgh Steelers scored 17 points in 11 seconds. So I mean, that's one I always lean on.
Take the W's when you can get them.
11 seconds, you pretty much can do whatever you want if you got the to lean on. Anyways,
or Reggie Miller against the Knicks.
I got Maverick absolutely beating the brakes off of this girl for 2 rounds, to the point where the girl thinks submission. It's my only chance, because that's what Jillian Robertson does. And when she goes there, she's going to realize that this girl that's been punching you in the face all night, rearranging your face, is that strong for a reason. And she's going to sink into a choke, and Maverick's going to tap her out. 3rd round submission.
Okay. We got 3rd round submission for Maverick. That's a little different than what Tanner's saying. So that's a good thing. That could be the separator of what goes on. But he has to beat the experts. And now we have the winner, Willie Pete Pearson.
Going with Maverick again. She doesn't have the knockout power that we're used to seeing with, like, the Nunez's, the Shevchenkos.
I got to stop you there, because this is a point that we have to mark. All right. So Kevin Travers, I know you're watching. Mark this point, because Tanner said it's going to happen quick. Bill says it's not. This is
I haven't even said what I've said yet.
But this is the point.
I have not said
this
anything.
is the point. This is the point.
No.
When he
Kevin,
goes back,
actually, edit that part. Bill saying I haven't even said what I said yet because
it's coming.
Because
it's coming.
That's the funny part.
The cut is coming
Nick
right
jumped
here.
the gun on Bill.
What you got, Bill?
You want me to give my finish now, or
Damn it,
I was ready the first time, buddy.
So, for the audience, sorry, Nick's been rumming it up. So,
Did you
I am going
better
with,
rum?
I'm sorry.
I am going with the first round finish, but I'm saying I'm going to go with first round submission. I'm going to say it's going to be an armbar.
Ooh.
Is that like a 5 times multiplier? If you actually call the submission, I think it might.
Actually, if there's a sport, we would be monsters.
If Tanner agrees with it,
if we had the
Bill calls, it makes sense, right? They'll still be dry.
Yeah. If we had the freedom to do the
you would lose anyways because you called a knockout, so he would still get the 3 points because he called submission. But
he would get 2
TKO, but
absolutely same thing, technical knockout. So like, I went to college, not a big deal. So TKO, I think is technical knockout.
The Yale of the Southwest, is that what? Right?
I mean, hey, some people are really upset that they don't go there, like Bill. And
no, I go to the Harvard of the Southwest, so that's okay.
Oh well, okay, well. Terrible.
You haven't partied unless you've been a Sun Devil.
I agree that if he calls armbar, that's like a multiplier. He gets like an.
That's gotta be 2 extra points. That's gotta be 2 extra points. Anyway, so go ahead and bet on it. Hey, we have a lot of people watching on Gruntworks, and I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Maybe it's because I've drank the special rum, and
you're a bumbling idiot
or it's because Tanner's on. So who knows? It could be the experts. We just don't know. We don't have the demographics.
Tanner's bringing some traffic in from the the big dog up to the top left.
There's like 7 people up there, and he's there's like 6 more.
But if he's got them all, that's 7 more than he would have had.
No. Anyway, so here we go. We got O'Malley versus Almeida, and O'Malley, I like the guy because he's kind of flamboyant. He's got the hair. All right, but Almeida is probably from like Honduras, right? We don't really know. I'm sure Joe knows. I don't know, but I'm just gonna guess that he was a migrant here, and he's gonna destroy the pretty guy. So I'm gonna go Almeida, probably 25 seconds in, so a little bit later than the first 2. Tanner, who we got?
Yeah, I went back and forth on this one. So at first, when I pulled the trigger in the comment section, I was like O'Malley, and then I thought about it. And I'm going against what my recipe has been, which is, trust the grinder. And this last fight, I think O'Malley's soft, right? I think he got exposed for being a little soft, and I think Almeida's going to win by decision. I think he's going to I think he's just going to work them. The pressure will be there. They got some southpaw issues here, and I think Almeida will make it happen, and he'll just grind on him. I think O'Malley's going to fold, but I don't think he'll quit like he did in the last one. But I do think Almeida by decision.
Awesome. Thanks, Tanner. So now we go back to Bill, the champ. What we got?
So, first of all, Almeida's from Brazil, Nick. He's a Brazilian guy.
Honduras is right there, bro. It's right
Almeida's
there.
Almeida's like Smith.
Like it's a hop and a jump away. You know what I'm saying? Like Central America to South America. I'm sorry. But I kind of had it figured out.
So
anyway, indeed.
O'Malley did burn us his last fight with that weird ankle thing that happened. But still going to go with O'Malley on this one. I'm going to go with a first round KO. I think Joe and I agree on this one. We think Almeida is going to stand a little flat-footed and try to bango them right down the center. And we're both calling.
You ever try to stand flat-footed in Brazil, Bill?
It's going to be a straight right down the pipe. That's either going to put him out or cause the end of the fight, that's going to be followed by a bunch of punches, and it'd be TKO ref style.
It's going to change his
Bill, have you ever stood
flat? One or the other.
Have you ever stood flat-footed in Brazil?
No.
Yeah, neither have I. So I don't agree with that. The Brazilian is going to kill him. Joe got it. See, Joe laughed. Anyways, so Joe, we got this.
Man, sound the alarm. Sound the alarm because we did the research and. Man, Almeida is a Muay Thai guy. Okay. He definitely likes the pressure, but he's been KO'd by Rob Font badly. Jimmy Rivera, Cody Garbrandt. these guys all were matchups that would sit and bang with them. The problem is O'Malley's right hand is long enough to get in the meat of the punch, not on the end of the punch, like in the sting you and put you to sleep end of the punch, from where Almeida's going to need to be to land that low kick. And that's what he's going to be looking for, because what happened to O'Malley, and I was confused too. I thought what Tanner thought, that he just, oh, ouch, my leg. He got hit in the peroneal nerve. It's like a 1 in 10,000 shot of hitting that nerve with a kick. And they said Chito Vera either got lucky or he's a master striker, because that's like an Anderson Silva type strike. So what happened was, got kicked in the peroneal. They said basically he kept trying to stand on his foot and his foot just collapsed underneath him. And if you watch the fight, that's exactly what happened. So the reason why that gives me more courage to go with O'Malley is because I thought it was his ankle again. And I thought, this dude's got a fettuccine ankle, keeps breaking. That wasn't what it was. It was that peroneal nerve. So I see Almeida coming in shorter, not as long, and kind of like a McGregor Aldo type thing. He's going to come in aggressive, overcompensate for the length, and he's going to get teed off on because O'Malley is an in and out striker, and he's going to get in front of him just for a second to open him up. And by the time he hits him, he's going to be out. And that's the type of fighter he is. So I think O'Malley, straight right hand, it's either a walk-off KO on one punch, or he's going to put him on Queer Street to the point where he finishes them. But it's going to be a right hand that changes the night.
Last 5. Almeida's lost 4 of his last 5. 2 of them were knockouts.
But Tanner's taking him. That was
Tanner's
got Almeida by decision. We got
you don't have to justify yourself, Tanner. I'm on your page. I'm on the same side as you. I'm on the same side with you. Bill's never set flat-footed in Brazil. He has no idea what that even means. So I like
O'Malley, and I hope that
Joe got that again, Bill.
What I'm saying is Almeida's going to slip that right? He's going to get inside. He's going to frustrate him. And then what I think, just by how that little multi-colored hair shit talks, is that I think this is the fight that could expose him, right? And we'll all leave it being like, yep, he just weak.
All right, so Kevin, cut that out as well. Kevin, cut that one out as well, because that's a key point in the conversation where Tanner can be really right or really wrong. So it's going to work out. It's going to work out in all
one way or another. I'm an idiot.
At this point, it's the chicken or the egg, Tanner.
Right.
We're breaking it down to the point of whose game plan is going to work better.
Science made this happen already. Chicken or the egg? Chicken or the egg, Bill?
It's actually been proven it's the chicken, because only the chicken produces the correct proteins to form the shell of the egg. So the chicken has to be first in order to produce the egg.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead and say
we all. Hey, what's up, sweetie? All right. So here we go. Maybe she could pick the fight. Let her pick the fight. Let her pick the next fight.
Let her pick the next one.
Yeah. Get her out here.
Okay. Come here,
so we got Tyrone Woodley. It sounds like he was a linebacker, which I think he was, versus Vicente Luque. All right. So again, you know who I'm going with. I'm going with Vicente Luque, because dude, you got to fight with that name.
Lil Woodley or Luque? Which one?
Woodley or Luque? This is worth 10 points.
Woodley.
All right, she's got Woodley. First round knockout. All right, so
good night, boys.
It's happening. Tanner, good night, sweetie. Hey, so who do we got in the co-main? Who do we got? Woodley versus Luque. Tanner.
This fight makes me sad because I like Tyrone Woodley a lot, and there's nothing more than I want to see him knock this dude out. I think he's going to hang back, and if he gets the shot, I think he's good. However, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the game plan for Woodley's been exposed, and that Luque will grind him. Again, I don't see a knockout here. I would love to see Woodley knock him out, but I see Luque again by decision.
Awesome. I would love to agree with everything you said, but I don't pay attention. So now we go to Joe. So who do we got? Right. Who we got?
Thank you, young lady. Say good night, gentlemen.
Good night, gentlemen.
Nice.
All right. You know what? I got Luque. All right, but here's the thing. Woodley was a terror of this division. He renamed it the Woodley division before Father Time caught up with him. And here's the problem with Woodley. When you got a guy that's not afraid to bully him, is not afraid to slip that bomb of a right hand he throws with some very defensive wrestling. Let's face it, his offensive wrestling has gone south. I mean, to say the least. To say that he did nothing against Colby Covington. And he got outstruck, he got outworked. And I think that people are kind of giving him a break on that Covington fight, and Bill will back me up on this one. Colby Covington stole his manhood on national TV. Because after working him into pieces, he's body slammed him in the fourth hard enough for Woodley to scream.
Yeah. Joe, does this remind you of anything?
Out of there. He wanted
Joe,
out.
Does this remind you of anything?
I knew that was coming.
Listen, it's not right. He's one trick pony over here. I knew it was coming.
It's your story. It's your story. I'm just saying. I'm like, does it remind you of anything? It could be anything. It could be shopping. It could be like, going
in
to
therapy. They call that's his truth. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's Nick does not let facts get in the way of a good narrative at all. And I appreciate it.
Joe, I still haven't even said anything.
I know what you're thinking. I can see through the hat into your brain. I know what you're thinking.
Can you see it through your shoulder?
There we go.
Oof meter.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, Luque is gonna do the same. If Woodley if he doesn't come out and back up what he's saying and back up the shit that he's been talking, he's not talking any kind of trash against Luque. He's basically saying this is my legacy, and the guy will be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he was a title holder long enough. I mean, maybe not right away, but eventually he dominated the division long enough to where he'll probably be in there. Not Dana White's favorite, not a lot of people's favorite, because that's just the way he won, was to offensively wrestle, and he's lost that. So he's got a right hand, and you can't take him down. Well, that's great. Vicente Luque doesn't take people down other than picking them apart like Tong Po from the first Kickboxer. He is a brutal striker, and he will stay on the outside and pick Woodley apart. I do think it's going to a decision. I think that Woodley's toughness is the only thing that gets him through. I think possibly he steals around with a couple of takedowns. But after that, it's all Luque, and Woodley wears it on his face and loses on 2 cards, 30-27, 29-28 on 1.
Nice. Trigger Joe with the decision pick for Woodley. No, Lucchesi, whatever the hell his name is.
Luque.
What happened? Luque. You talked for so long, like my when Bill waterboarded himself, I kind of got lost.
Listen.
I get, but no.
Remember Danny, like Luque? Just say with a K. Luque.
Yeah. Luque. Okay, perfect.
He's learning.
Those of you on Gruntwork still watching, appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Hey, when I waterboarded myself, that triggered some people.
Dude, that's what I was going to get into. That's what I was going to get to real quick.
Not appreciate that as much.
Like
as
they're like, are you serious? Like, how do you not? Why would you be on a podcast if you don't want somebody to talk?
I appreciated the effort, Bill.
It was hilarious. I've never seen so many
people get mad about somebody hydrating. Like, I mean, it's ultimately like the man's just, it's H2O. Right. It's super important. Like,
now you have to understand waterboarding. Tanner is a history guy. All right. So you got the Japanese waterboarding.
Oof.
All right. Where they fill your stomach up and then they hit your ass in the stomach with a fucking stick. Right. And shit, like you die. Like that's what happens. So like, that's like, I mean, is the CIA right to waterboard people? Maybe, maybe not. We're not going to get into that discussion, but are they hitting the stomach? Are they doing that?
It's a main event to talk about, Bill. Did you know that?
Exactly. So yeah, we gotta get out the CIA.
JS, just saying.
So we got the main event, which I'm gonna need help on the names on this one because.
So by the way, Nick, it's gonna be a Luque decision.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Bill. Yeah, Bill, what we got? Luque.
Jesus H.
It's going to be a Luke decision. Tyrone's going
to
lose
golfing. I've been golfing all day.
That's all three.
Did you fall asleep or did you? No, I'm sorry.
I'm still awake.
No, it's all right. So we got all three of us say Luke decision, correct?
I think that's what we got.
Okay. Well, you DraftKings listeners out there, if you didn't pick up on that, then you deserve to lose your money, and I'll happily take it.
There you go. So the main event, we got.
I will say I took on the DraftKings thing. I did.
No, wait, Tanner, wait. What? Don't give away your DraftKings yet. All right. Do that at the end.
Yeah, you don't cut off the Big Earl. Every time you cut off the Big Earl, then you just get yelled at.
I keep thinking of Bill Murray and Kingpin, except it's Big Earl.
All right, so the main card's up, so you can see it there. I don't know how to say any of their names, but
Stipe Miocic against Francis Ngannou.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ngannou because the picture, he just looks way bigger.
It's terrifying.
I'm a speed size guy, so like I'm going with that guy. Probably 30-second knockout. So I'll go in increments 5, 10, 25, 30. So I mean, don't buy the fight because it's gonna end in 30 seconds. So Tanner, who we got in the main event?
Yeah, I disagree with you. Although that could happen. Like Ngannou does have the power.
I don't pay any attention. So
yeah, that's all right. So I got Stipe. I mean, these guys have fought before. And Stipe wins by decision in that fight. Stipe, they both, and that was 3 years ago, I think. So both of them have only gotten better. Would be the logic. But Stipe is just that championship round experience. He's beaten Daniel. You know, he's beaten everybody. And as I think you said, we all hit hard. Everybody in this division hits hard. So if he gets caught, yeah, he's going to get caught and he'll get knocked out. However, I think, and I struggled with this. I think Francis weighed in at like 253. Stipe weighed in a little bit light. I want to say it was like he was either in the 40s or like the mid 30s. I think Francis we're going to find out if Francis got a gas tank. But I think he either TKO. I'll call TKO in the fourth round, late in the fourth round. But if not,
going late.
Say, Stipe by decision, but I think he's going to get it done in the fourth round because he wants to put an exclamation point on his legacy. And Stipe's that dude. And if I'm wrong, I'll own it. But I think Stipe's that guy to get this done.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, Tanner, whoever's wrong today is going to own it. That's going to happen. So now I know a lot. Right. Those of you who have been paying attention on our Facebook group, again, go check out our Facebook page. Those of you who've been paying attention, there's a war about the main events, and the experts are for the last two on the main event. So
8 for our last 8 on the other 8, though.
It's fine, but that's not. Hey, you know, social media. You're only as good as your last fucking 20 seconds. So, I mean, you said there, but you didn't put the apostrophe in the.
A lot like our golf matches when the Fister beat you. You were good until the last couple holes.
Exactly. I didn't put the
infantry you are
in the right place
in front of the Fister mastery.
Well, right. If you would have prepped the objective like you should have, I would have been able to maneuver to get there, but it wasn't done.
Your old ass wasn't maneuvering anywhere.
Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere. To be fair,
except to a knee. Like, look, man, I was getting off work.
Bill asked me. Like, Bill asked me what I got.
Neither one of you guys ever asked me.
Hole.
And no, you guys didn't ask me how that affected me. I followed that all day long, Nick. I thought we had one in the bag.
I let a lot of people down.
I was getting juiced up to give Bill some serious shit, and all of a sudden, I get done with a hard day's work. Look and see you bending a knee in a parking lot drinking a White Claw.
You're gonna White Claw.
I hung my head in shame.
But technically, I won the White Claw challenge because Bill drank more White Claws that day. I should have taken a knee and drank the White Claw on hole 17. All right. However, again, I'm sorry, Joe. I apologize from the depths of whatever.
You need to apologize to the infantry. That's who you need to apologize to.
I don't need to apologize to the infantry because here's the fact.
Audie Murphy's rolling over in his grave because you can't.
Audie Murphy wasn't even airborne, so nobody cares what Audie Murphy is. All right. So like
my man.
Nobody cares. Okay. And I think he married like a 17-year-old. So it's like, good for you, Audie. So
when you need that on a shirt, good for you, Audie. Bigger.
Good for you, Audie. Hey, Joe, put it on a shirt. Put it on a shirt. All right. It's real easy now. We work through Gruntworks now, all kind of stuff. So like,
you just that by me again. Put what on a shirt?
Good for you, Audie.
Good for you, Audie.
Good for you.
Put a medal of honor on the back, like that, dude. That would be great. Good for you, Audie. All right, so
we'd get some attention with that one.
We would. So sell it. Anyways, Tanner came up with the idea. Maybe we'll give him like a 2% cut on it. Who knows? We'll talk about it.
But I'll give him a 2% cut if he answers 100% of the phone calls.
Now, I have a feeling. I just have for something hit me. All right, and it wasn't being more sober. It was the fact that I have a feeling that Tanner is going to get a pillow to the face tomorrow, and there's a fight picked, and he's going to say which one Heather disagrees with him, but he's going to get it. She's going to be like, I freaking told you. Okay. So I want to save that. That's my own special bet. That's a different bet. We'll talk offline about that. So Bill, who do we got in the main fight?
First of all, if Heather hits Tanner, it's not going to be with a pillow. I know Heather. Heather will throw them hands. Believe me on that one. I got
a funny story after this that I got to tell you all about a certain CID agent that got slapped by my wife.
By the way, it's the greatest story ever. You should have Heather tell it because it's hilarious. But anyway, Tanner actually made a good pick. I'm going to go with Stipe as well. They fought the first time for a heavyweight. Stipe has a very good gas tank. I don't think Francis has it. I think he's kind of a one-trick pony. He's got that bomb punch. I think Stipe is going to do what he did the first time. He's going to dance him around. He's going to put him on his back. He's going to grind him out. Man, fourth round might be good. I think Ngannou might be gassed by then. But I'll still go with Stipe decision. But Tanner might be a fourth round TKO might happen, to be honest with you. But I'm going to go Stipe decision. I think Stipe knows to avoid those bombs. I think he's going to dance around and gas him out. But if you go back and watch that first fight, Stipe stunned Ngannou and wobbled him. So Stipe might put an exclamation point on it, like Tanner said, but I'm still going to go with a Stipe decision.
All right, so we got two guys picking the fight to go pretty long here, and I know Joe was in a gay porn called The Longest Fight. So Joe, who do you have here?
Chris, throw up the graphic. All right, I got
I can't quit you.
Jesus.
All right. When you're the host, you can say whatever you want. All right, this is what happens.
I mean, yeah, I'm just, you say some things sometimes that make me wonder who's watching. But
are you not denying that you weren't the star of that gay porn?
You can't say that. And that way the sworn statement, I'm good.
Like, Nick, would it really matter? Tanner, would it really matter what my response was to that?
Yes.
I mean, it's all gasoline, is it not? Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the graphic. If you can see up there, I've got 3 circles.
That's not your movie.
You guys should get this. The red shows the scorecard from their first fight, and Stipe's got him 50-44, which means he had all 5 rounds plus a 10-8. The striking in the green circle is absolutely insane. To be outstruck, Stipe outstruck him 200-36. It's not a misprint. All right. And we all know Ngannou throws that one big shot and he landed. And I'll tell you another thing. Some of those strikes rocked Ngannou. I watched him get on the chicken dance and do the wobbly legs. Stipe coming in at 240 actually makes me feel good because that's heavy for him. Yeah. So in the bottom circle, the blue circle, 6 takedowns in a heavyweight fight. When you got 250 pounds or 240 laying on you, 23 minutes into a fight, and you've got as much lean muscle as Ngannou does, man, it throw size out the window. A gas tank is, that's it. I mean, you're carrying all that muscle that deep into the rounds. And You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and just throw it out there and say Stipe finishes him in the 5th in one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time.
And this will seal
and
the
it
deal.
cements
The greatest.
Bill just stole the line from me. It'll cement his legacy as the greatest heavyweight of all time. I think Ngannou is probably an absolute first round L to anybody else in the division. And Stipe is going to prove why he beat Daniel Cormier twice. And most fighters say that's the reason he's the greatest, because that's how highly Cormier is thought of. So let's be honest, he was winning the other one too until he caught those uppercuts in the clinch. But
that's also the thing with heavyweights too, though. Like with heavyweights, any one of them can end the other one with a big shot. That's the joy of the heavyweight division. Let me caveat
off of that, right?
It would behoove y'all to listen to this shit real quick,
right? I think that you look at the Derek Lewis fight and you see like a broken Ngannou, right? And who broke him? It was fucking Stipe, right? And so you look at, and now he's going to be under the lights again in 5 rounds with them again. Like we're going to figure, I think it's very similar to the O'Malley Almeida, where we'll get to find out real quick, like, is he that dude, or is this, is there a mental switch that he can't flip? And I definitely see, I mean, it's hard to bet against Stipe here, but obviously Ngannou could obviously knock him out. Like that could happen. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Ngannou, he's got that power. But if you watch the Rosenstruck fight, 10-second fight or 15-second fight, whatever it was, as Rosenstruck was backing up,
move to another neighborhood where the cops aren't coming in all day.
Listen,
all right,
I live by a fire station.
Murders. Okay, just literally, go somewhere else. That's what we do. Is like we do that. We just move.
Bro, they hit him with the whoop whoop. They didn't even give him the full siren. He just got the
that was a loud siren. Hey, so let me give a big
Country
shout
Club,
out.
The fire station is a 16th of a mile down the street
there
from my
goes
house.
Again. Now,
all right,
Joe, get inside. Get inside
At the
now.
Country Club, you get the
if
full
you need me to vouch for you,
you get whoop whoop.
I will give you. I always have an alibi, Joe. You were with me all day yesterday. No problem. Like,
I'm not worried about it. It's covered.
So, anyways, I gotta give a shout out to the sponsors before it gets even more out of control. All right, 10th Mountain Bourbon. All right, obviously this was a full bottle. It's not full anymore. Good times. All right.
At what date did you receive that full? Is the real question.
Well, I also got the vodka too, so that's the way that goes.
It's telling me that it came overnight. But.
Yeah. So the best one though is obviously our sponsor who gives us the most money. All right. And that's Muscle Activation Technique. All right. That's the guys in Ventura. They will work on you for free if you get out there. It's going to happen. That's what they do. All right. They're going to get your mind and body right. And then we have Cardinal Financial. All right. Zach Farkas, go on there, click on it. He's going to help you with your VA loan. And he makes enough money to where he doesn't even want to help you sometimes, but he's going to send you to the person that will help you in your state. So go see Zach. He's that honest and he's that successful that he will help you. And he's a retired captain. All right. And again, we can talk about that in another show about his Ranger School stories, but that's a good time. But either way, big supporter of the page, big supporter of the mission, and we appreciate all of them. So now, Tanner, do you have parlays and locks lined up, or are you ready for this? Because we don't usually have the guest picker do this. If you're not lined up, we won't do it.
I'm trying to log into my DraftKings. I did it on my phone, so I can't. Whatever, figure that out. But I'm gonna look at if somebody wants to go first. I don't think we're gonna be very far off.
All right, Joe.
I can screenshot mine to the thread or whatever because I picked
Joe. Who are your locks? Who are
my locks?
What's your parlay and who's your DraftKings sleeper? Who's the easy money bet?
All right, my locks. My locks are Luque. I'm gonna take Maverick and Worthy. And then when we skip down to the prelims, to be honest with you, Omar Morales is
Bill, shut that dog up.
What's that from Tombstone? Somebody shut that goddamn dog up.
Somebody shut that goddamn dog up. We got he's bleeding on a table over here. Let's go.
But Omar Morales from the prelim fights, I like him as a lock. So my other locks are all on the main card. I like Worthy, O'Malley, and Luque. Honestly, you know, Maverick is a solid play there too. And you know, if you want to parlay, I believe Worthy is probably the best money. And then if you're gonna parlay with Luque, parlay it to go over 2.5, and watch that multiplier go up big dollars.
Put out the fire.
Bro, I live by a fire station. I can't shut them down. Hey boys,
like why are you sitting there when there's people dying? There's people dying. All right, and you're just sitting there. Okay.
Nick said stop driving to the hospital. They're not gonna stop driving to the hospital, Nick. I can't.
I got a friend. All right. He did Best Ranger like 7 times. He never won, but this dude's just stud. Okay. And I remember this yacht blew up when I was stationed at Eglin. Right. This yacht blew up in the Benz Lake Harbor. Right. So I run out there, and I know we're getting off topic a little bit, but I run out there. All right. And the sirens are going off, and I'm going to be a hero, except this yacht's on fire. Guess what Best Ranger's doing? He's already halfway out there freaking swimming. I'm like, damn it. How does he get that far out there ahead of me? Like, son of a bitch. And
I just want Bill's gigantic dog, man. I want just like that size, that energy level right there.
But there you are, Joe, sitting there while people are dying, and you are just sitting there.
What did we say about our death emotions in Iraq?
What are you doing? Okay, get over there and help your community. Anyway, Bill, what we got?
I'm sorry. Right, there's a DraftKings tournament. What do you want me to say?
So my lock will be Luque and Maverick. And I would also look at undercard Gooden. I think he's going to beat Abu Bakar. I think he's kind of skating off his brother's last name. He's not Khabib. Khabib's a one-in-a-lifetime guy. So for a parlay, I would actually go Luque, O'Malley. I'm willing to go 4-1 and then add Maverick and no, you know what? For you guys, let's stick with 3. Let's go with Luque, O'Malley.
Fuck it. We're going a cappella. Let's go. What we got?
Yeah. Bill, who's your DraftKings?
Yeah, we need some sleepers.
I'm going to give you the credit on this one, Bill, because we both talked about it. So
I'm actually going with 2. One would be the Abu Azaitar, which is actually the first fight of the night. This Abu Azaitar. I'm going to tell you to go ahead and bet on him. And then there's another one, just because I wanted Nick to say the names of their fight. Modestus Alkauskas is fighting Michael Oleksiuk.
Is there an umlaut over the like how did we get to that point? How does that sound like that?
Now. But for DraftKings, go ahead and bet on Michael Olek. I'm not going to say the rest of it. Michael Olek. Go ahead and add him to the DraftKings lineup.
All right. Hey, Tanner, do you have any parlays you want to put out there against the experts? Maybe we'll throw another T-shirt on it if you want. Is there a parlay that you want to go differently? Or is there one fight? I know there was 2 disagreements in the 5.
I mean, I think we're good. I think Luque and my locks. So some background here, like, and these guys are all older in the Army than me. Like, I was betting cash on UFC and strip clubs in Austin, Texas in 2007 while they were like in the surge, right? So like I was a degenerate gambler, and like
we were killing people. That's fine.
Yeah, I was just making it rain with my oil field money on like, Rampage Jackson versus like Chuck Liddell. Like that was like when my entrance into UFC. That's like kind of
I literally got my Purple Heart a month before that fight happened.
Yeah. So yeah, I was. Well, that's probably if this is an all family program. What I was doing,
you should have killed him, Joe. He was right in front of you.
This conversation.
Well, he died.
Thanks, that's where pretty sure I met my ex-wife at that point. But anyway, point being, I like Luque and Maverick for my people out there that are degenerate gamblers that don't want to lose money. Like Luque and Maverick or would be my 2 locks. And then I'll go that far to say Worthy's a lock. The rest of them, just the way that I like to gamble, I wouldn't tell you I felt good about like locking it, because that means, words mean things or whatever officer shit I'm supposed to say there.
Well, Well, you're a warrant officer. You can just you're here, so you've already won. You've already won.
And then, and I'll be honest, I'm new to the DraftKings thing. I signed up this week, and the way I understood the point system for the contest that I entered, which was I think it was the 150, whatever, right? Like they're giving more points to strikes and stuff. So my picks in there don't necessarily equate who's going to win. So I'll just read it off to you, or I'll screenshot it. Like I actually put Woodley in there. I have O'Malley.
You don't want to give the full lineup away because then somebody will copy it. So whatever. In that same
if they copy it, like it was $20.
Just give them the sleeper. Who's the sleeper?
So
sleeper's got to be Woodley because Woodley's $7,100.
Well, yeah, he's 71. He's the sleeper.
So you're going to Woodley.
He's going to do enough to get enough points to add to how this particular contest on the challenges scored. But the rest of them are in line with like what we pick. I also picked O'Malley in there, but he costs so much damn money that I would not. He's not a sleeper. So
hey, Bill, I'm really pumped. Again, I don't listen to what any of you guys say, so I really don't know what Tanner just said. It's fine. Obviously, the sun is down in North Carolina, and we can't see Joe anymore. But I see the behind you, Tanner. Okay, I'm looking behind you.
It's my screensaver.
I see a crest up there. All right, Bill has never worn that crest. I don't think so. Have you? All right, so
I was 325 and 508.
Yeah, those of you who don't know what that means is the silver backing is for their flawless record in combat. All right, 2505 is never lost. Okay, Facts. And then you got the Panther it signs for stealth and cunningness. Okay, and you got death from above coming down. Okay. And then you got the combat jump stripes. And then H- was because unlike the 101, 2505 made it to where they were supposed to go. And they destroyed a lot of people. And oh, by the way, John Wayne played the battalion commander of that unit. So that's obviously the kicker for anybody who wants to say your unit is better. I was like, hey, did John Wayne play your commander? Don't think so. All right. So Colonel Vandervoot, hey, is that a pull-up bar? Can you do a pull-up?
Well, yeah, but let's talk about.
Let me see it. No, I want to see you
do a leg tuck. That's
no. Oh, that's perfect. Do a leg tuck. Show the army what a leg tuck is. I want to see it. I gotta see it.
Good, man. We're too much.
I'll send you a button. If
I don't need a fucking button. What I'm trying to
just do a fucking leg tuck.
And shave your beard.
Too much.
One leg tuck. One leg tuck. I have a shaving profile.
What I'm trying.
Feel like
what I'm trying to explain to you. For the history buffs there is jumping Jim Gavin, right? Fucking he was the 82nd division commander at this point, decided he was going to jump with the 5.
I got all the history I want. I want to see you on that bar.
4 stars of valor. You need to buy it. You need to read it. Jumping Jim Gavin.
Tanner, this whole show is going to shit unless you do
I'm
leg
trying,
tuck.
Man. I'm
go do a leg tuck. Do a leg tuck.
This much in.
You're really not going to do one. You're not going to do a leg tuck.
Son of a bitch.
No, but physically, there's not enough.
You're really not going to do a leg tuck. You spent all that money on that shit, and then you put it in the background because you wanted people to think you worked out.
So what I'm getting out of this is, after all that, your alum still can't do a leg tuck.
Oh, Bill.
So all that shit.
All that
508 would do a leg tuck.
All that shit we just talked about how good the 2505 was, and you can't even do a leg.
Oh, bro, I don't want to move all the shit, man.
All you gotta do is grab the bar and do the leg tuck.
No, you're not seeing what's below the bar.
You know what Panthers can do?
Unless there's piranhas,
apparently
laser beams attached to their head. It doesn't matter.
Hey, you hear that, Colonel Ferris?
Then you would accuse me of faking.
There's like Colonel Ferris is the brigade commander. If you're paying attention right now,
Panther 6,
guys can't even do leg tucks. Okay, so like it's out of control.
Anyways, is that the same Ferris that was in 4th Brigade? Man, he'd be so upset.
No, yeah, but he was Charlie Rock's commander, man. First.
Yeah, he was our company commander, Joe. And
he's also disappointed that you can't do leg tucks.
He's very disappointed right now.
I'm going to do leg tucks.
I'm going to get an email that
if there is a chance in hell that he's watching, I'll give him the credit that
he watches.
Listen, nobody will believe me on this one, but Colonel Ferris and I were there. It was just him and I, and he called App State to beat Michigan. He called it. He said, Britson, watch out for App State. They're going to give Michigan a game and called the upset.
Here we go. Hey, we got it. We got it.
Hey, it's going to take a second. I got to move.
Right, you got to do 6.
I got a month-old baby.
I
got a month-old baby. You have 15 seconds.
You know who can do leg tucks? Heather.
Hey, while this warrant officer is rearranging his house. Hey, what's the last words, Bill? What do we got for the fights? Oh, wait.
Hang on a second.
No. Extend. No, didn't extend. Get down. Extend the elbows.
No.
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
Mission
you gotta come here, and then you can pull up.
So you can bring that up in your sergeant major school. Goddamn H-.
Are you out of breath? Okay.
It happened.
I just snorted. Anyways,
you triggered Tanner.
It's a whiskey.
I triggered Tanner. I got Tanner to do leg tucks. Anyways, Bill, what's the last word? Let Bill have the last word.
All right. Hey, don't forget, watch the fights tomorrow. Watch how good we are. We will get you money every time. Don't forget to watch the show tomorrow. It's going to be another great show. And don't forget, go to Gold Star Century Team. Hopefully this month, maybe end of next month, we're going to do the Goggins 48. Go ahead and give money to these good kids of the Gold Star kids. Once again, we all remember the families. A lot of people forget that they leave kids behind. So let's give money, help these kids have a better life.
Absolutely. That was beautiful. All right, Gold Star Century Team. See you guys later, bro. Love you.
All right.
Okay.